You guys, trying to find the right way to express my dream state, back to back energies of chaos without feeling as if I'm inciting fear, because that's not what I'm not doing. It's like we're proactive because, we have a heads up, we have an understanding, and we're not fearful to begin with. So, that really doesn't apply, but it also provides us with some sort of idea of preparation, So I'm just reporting to stay out of large crowds, if at all possible. The two dreams that I had back to back were very chaotic. So the first one, it seemed like there was some sort of event, maybe, it could have been a music event, just a crowd kind of moving about, people shopping, possibly just people walking like on foot, just enjoying like the environment or the scenery or the city, the town, the event, whatever it was. So there could have been vendors outside or, whatever that consists of. But this was like all out physical assault on a person in front of other people, and this person assumed something that wasn't true, like walking up to someone and being kind of disrespectful to them, thinking that they were an employee of some sort of store or something, or restaurant, if it were outdoor eatery sort of thing. But the physical violence incited there. And it was in front of people, so there were witnesses. And this person who was assumed to be like a cashier or something, or employee, did not even work there, that was being abused, was going to go and file charges. But the bullying and harassment continued. There was an individual who witnessed it who wanted some sort of clemency. They didn't want to be involved, so they were offering to give a name of the person, because it was a situation where this was a complete stranger. They both did not know one another before the incident. But, in order for the person to file charges, they would have needed a name. So conveniently, there was like a police station across the street. So even in the thinking and the dream state, it's like, well, getting across the street, that person could elude, they could leave, and you still have no name. So that would be an issue. But there was help by way of somebody saying, look, please leave me out of this, even though they were there and saw it and didn't stop the abuse. So that just let me know there's the idea of energy surrounding people who want clemency. They want to be taken out of the equation, like they were never there, even though, they didn't really offer any sort of assistance or backup or, stop doing that. That's not right. You shouldn't be that way. None of that. So this could be family members. This could be ex-in-laws. This could be, whoever, friends, co-workers. They didn't do anything, but they now know that they possibly aided and abetted in a situation by not saying or not doing something. So maybe look out for that phone call, that text, that email from someone who is saying, I'll give you any information you need, but please leave my name out of it. So that's one thing, you guys. Another thing was en route to the police station, it's getting to the police station to see they already have their own bit of chaos going on as you approach. So there's like a madman on the loose, and they're trying to wrangle with this madman who's holding some sort of AK, some sort of military device, and they're pointing it out the window onto a city street. It definitely looked like a scene from a movie to me. But then it's like the gun was aimed at me. I'm like, I don't even know this person. Why does it seem like they have like a clear shot on me? I'm coming to report that, something happened to me. I want to go ahead and get that situation out of the way and not enter into another one, So I'm still trying to connect the dots on that, but it, just kind of feels like it's, never let your guard down sort of energy, because, you think you're going to do the right thing and receive justice by way of walking toward people or situations or buildings, governments that you think can assist you, but they're going to be dealing with their own mess. And then you might even get caught up in something on the premises or tied to the energy that's there. And that's going to put some sort of target on you. So no, I'm not telling you not to report incidents or anything that happens to you. But I'm just hearing right now, on guard. Just be on guard. So the whole approach to this was to not let your guard down when you're out at public events, out at the grocery store, crowds in general. Don't let your guard down. Because I feel like it's just a lot of desperation. And I feel like that chaotic energy is coming from desperation. There are some unsettled spirits and souls that are looking to cause problems. And that's basically what this is. Now, one more thing. I feel like those of us that have children are watching us on our journey. They are going to start incorporating the beliefs and the systems that you've naturally, organically gone back to. And I say back to because you came here with this, but, institutions kind of take over that. But you're going back to that. So the kids are observing and they're understanding and they're learning by watching you. When you protect your household, when you pray, when you call on, whatever it is that you do for protection, they're starting to adapt to that. And their mind is being open to this idea of it's working for you. Because there is something that's working for you from what you've been doing spiritually. And they see it. They know it. And that was the whole premise in the dream, was that the child starts to lay down certain protective measures. It's one of those things to where you're even like, well, how did they even know to do that? Oh, well, let me not ask questions. Let me help. Let me assist them. And it was something like to keep the bad guys out. So this would have to do surrounding a home. So possibly them utilizing crystals, plants, herbs, something, and putting them in a specific place. In the dream, it was a threshold. So it's obviously to keep something out from coming in, sort of energy. And I feel like they're being made aware of this, of course, via their own channels of communication with Holy Spirit. So don't you worry, Mom, Dad. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. All right. So I believe that's it. Is there anything else? Those two dreams were back to back, both chaotic energies. So I felt it was time to report so you all could stay diligent. And I hope this helps.